I'm Beth Jalali, and I'm the editor of Style at a Certain Age, a style and lifestyle blog. Well, my audience is, if I'm looking at my analytics, it would be the 44 plus woman is my demographic, and concentrated with a very heavy dose with the 55 to 65 year olds, which is, I'm 59, so that makes perfect sense. Although we do dip in, we do have younger readers and audiences that definitely tune in. And what they really are tuning into every day, I was very, very focused when I did start the blog. It was all about a daily outfit. And so what I wear on a daily basis. So this is how I look when I go to the grocery store or running errands, or this is Saturday, and where I incorporated date night, going out to, with my husband. And so I always just kept it very, very focused on that. And so that's what my reader is tuning into to see. They want to see, how to put together an outfit. So really what I've just tried to focus on, I'm a very classic style dresser, so I've just focused on that this is perhaps what differentiates me from another style blogger. My style really hasn't changed all that much in 30 years. But I think that's probably what has made me stand apart from many of the other bloggers, is just, trends come and go, but true style is ageless. I think one of the things that everybody struggles with is, how to keep their content fresh and alive. So mine's the daily outfit. So how do I keep that, fresh and relevant every day? And so one of the things that I have seen has worked for me is I've developed series, and which makes it very fluid to talk to my audience and to kind of, they're kind of tuning in. I have 3 that are going on. One is Fridays with Oscar. We have a German Shepherd. And so dog lovers, will tune in. So that's one way that I've been able to keep the blog fresh and alive. And then also another series that I started is on timeless classic style. Well, that's been the interesting thing for me, and especially with social media, and one of the things that I really had to learn, because I just kind of look at it kind of like a big loop, and my blog is at the center of it. So all the social platforms feed into my blog. So whether it's Pinterest or whether it's Instagram or whether it's Facebook, I just all look at them as, as something to always, draw my audience back to, here's the main content here at the blog. And the interesting thing about social media is it's kind of like, having, if anybody has children, they all have different personalities. They're all very, very different, and they all have a different tone. So what's going to resonate perhaps with my Facebook audience might not resonate with my Instagram audience, or the reaction to it is, very, very different. So that's been a very interesting thing to me, is to see that. It really is, it's a living organism. It's social. We understand that it's social media, but it's alive, and they have distinct personalities, so. Well, that really all goes back to staying true to yourself and being authentic. And I look at brands, or I look at products that if it resonates with me, then it's going to resonate with my audience as well. And I have come to think of when I partner with brands, I want that to be something very, very special, because it's almost like a commercial break. And I don't want my audience, to fast forward through that commercial break. If I'm sharing something, I want them to, kind of like stand at attention. It's like, oh, well, this might be something really special. What's special about this? Why why does Beth like this? So I try to be very, very thoughtful with the brands that I partner with. And if it resonates with me, I really feel that it's going to resonate with my audience as well. Working with brands has been such a joy. They have truly been, one experience has been better than the next. I'll just give you an example. So I worked with Alcon, the eye solution. So they flew me up to Chicago. So I had a whole team that are, just doing the logistics with just getting me there. Then there's a whole, team that's, putting together the video day. And then there's the photographer team. Then there's the legal team. There's so many different components to to a big campaign like that. But the professionalism that I have encountered and the relationships that, from the makeup artist, to the hair person, it's just been fun to see all the pieces, come together because you have so many different ones. But then the final product, it's pretty cool to see that. But even a smaller campaign where it's just, a sponsored blog post, you really, you start to just chat back and forth and you develop a relationship. And it has just been an amazing experience for me to see so many knowledgeable people out there that really take pride in their work. One of the things that I think is so important, so many brands kind of send out a blanket email. And sometimes they don't even personalize it. So I think the first thing is personalize it, but I would even say take it a step further and really research that blogger. The blog is alive 24/7, so you can go, there's so much information that's out there. So I would just recommend to really just do a little bit of a deep dive and see what kind of content is there. Check out their social media channels, see what kind of a reach they have. So it just takes a little bit of thought, a little bit of time, a little bit of effort, but I would just say, just do a little bit of research, do your homework. Then you will have the right blogger for you and for your brand. And I think at the end of the day, all you have is, who you are and your word and your actions. And so being authentic is very important to me because I think that's what I just bring to my blog. And so I just try to protect that as much as possible. And that's why I do limit, the brands that I work with or, certain things that I speak on, because at the end of the day, that's really all that any blogger has is their authenticity and which I think goes hand in hand with your integrity. That's it. I mean, it's that trust that you have built up with your reader. And they are honestly the most important thing to me is because I'm constantly just blown away that, that they're tuning into my blog, and taking the time to comment and taking, the time to write in. It's, it's pretty amazing, so.